Hello, welcome to Lashpamente, and this is the Ultimate Debt Freedom Tracker. So, in this tracker, the first tab that you get is the instructions tab, and you have the instructions here, you can read them. Let's come towards the second tab, that is the setup tab. So, in the setup tab, you can select the strategy from here, and you just have to write your lender and the account last four digits, balance, that type, that name, everything is auto calculated, so you don't have to write anything. So this 100, 500, 800, it's all also auto calculated. Okay, so this is the dashboard, and it's showing now for the custom strategy with extra payment 1000 per month. And when you go here and you select, let's say, snowball, so it's gonna show you for the snowball. And this is the dashboard. It's everything in this is already calculated, you don't have to write anything here. Then these charts, don't delete any formula, don't hide them, because these are the helper formulas, so you need them to, in case to work in this, and in case you don't want the formulas to mess up. And the only thing that you can add it on this page is your monthly income. Don't edit anything else here. Then comes the main tab that you have to fill. You have to write down the debt name, debt type, interest rate, minimum payment, credit limit, custom order, and original balance. The balance is auto calculated, and the amount paid is also auto calculated. How this is auto calculated, I'm going to tell you that, but before telling you this, let's see this debt snowball. So with extra payment of 1000, you'd be debt free by April 2029, and if you do the extra payment 500, you'd be debt free by March 2030. So you can select down whatever extra payment you're gonna make. So according to that, it's gonna tell you the date, debt free date, according to your extra payments. Then you have to, your total amount to be paid is 88,150, and which 20,521 is the interest you have to pay. This is auto calculated, you don't have to write anything, and everything here is also auto calculated. So let's say I'm recording this in the August 2026, so your total balance is 67,629, and your minimum loan that you have is 5,200. Then it's the medical bill and the personal loan, student loan, credit loan. So it's gonna change according to your minimum loan. You can write down the loan names, and this would be changed. So these are just the names that I have written in order to explain. Okay, so then the total balance is this, and then in the month September 2026, you have to pay 2,150, in which 761 is the monthly interest that you have to pay. Then you have this cumulative interest. You just have to pay the monthly payment. You have to make the monthly payment, and this is how it's like calculated. Like, let's say the 761 is the first month's interest, and the second month is 742, so it adds up here. You have to pay this interest in the second month, not this. It just adds up. Okay, so now let's come towards the monthly tracker, as now you have the overview. Let's see the other tabs as well. So these are your other strategies, like this, then the custom strategy, and then now let's come towards the monthly tracker. So in the monthly tracker, after like reviewing all the strategies, let's say you have selected the custom strategy, so you're gonna go to the monthly tracker and you're gonna select the custom strategy. So in the custom strategy, the amount that you have to pay is 2450, and you have paid that amount. Now let's come towards that inventory. So So in the net inventory, it's gonna give the chunk of the payment to the minimum loan, because this tracker is specifically made to make you debt free. And when you focus on the minimum one, then it's a motivation for you, like you pay the minimum loan and you're debt free, so you move towards the next. So from that 2450, the 800 is given to the lowest one, then it's the 200 to, like, the lowest is 6000 and original balance, then it's the original balance, then it's 10,000, and the 150 is given to this, and then it's the 800, 100 is given to this, 8000, and it's 100 is given to this, because 100 is the minimum payment that you have written. Okay, so the minimum payment here is 400, but it has given the 800 to this one, and after like 6000, the original balance is the 10,000, and the minimum payment is 250, but it has given it to the this 150. Like it has divided the other ones, but the maximum chunk is given to this one, so that you can be debt free for this. And one thing that I want to be clear is that the minimum payment of the maximum loan should be greater than all other payments. Okay, and like it's the 25,000 is the maximum loan that you have to pay, and the minimum payment for this should be 600. And if this won't be the maximum, like if it's 300, so you'd be in minus, so it has to be the maximum. And the after this payment, your next highest is this one, so it should be 500. See, then after this is this, so it should be 300, and then is this, the 200, and then this is the lowest, so it should be 100. Now see, everything changed according to the minimum payment. The other amount paid is changed, but this one is still the highest one. Okay, like the amount, the chunk of the payment is still like the lowest loan that you have to pay still has the chunk of the payment that you have made. Then as order, it's 4, 3, 2, 1 and 5. It's the custom order. You can write down anything, like let's say if it's 4 and this one, the minimum one is number 1, so you can change it according to your feasibility, or according to what number you want to give to any loan that you have to pay, but the chunk would be given to the lowest one. Okay, then others would be according to like it would be 100 less than the minimum payment. See, and for here it's 200, the same, it's 500, but it's 400, it's 300, 200, then it's 600. The minimum amount of minimum amount of the payment that you have made is given to the maximum loan. Then when the tracker is clear, then you have the strategy comparison you have selected. Like it's gonna tell you that which is a better choice. Then you have your payment calculator. You can select any of your payments. Let me show you one example, that inventory, and this is, you can say family loan. Okay, Now come towards this family loan, and then payment calculator, family loan. So it's gonna, like, the name's gonna change. Then you have your lump sum calculator. If you're gonna make this much payment, like you're gonna make this much payment, you're gonna save this much interest and months, and like you can read this out. The finance analyzer. So you can also select any of this, and you're gonna see the refinance options. Credit score forecaster, your input. It has a formula. It doesn't have any formula. You're gonna write your input, like length of credit history, weight is 15%, and it's 5, it's 2. New credit inquiries last 12 months, it's 10%, and you can write down 3, so it's gonna change. And then you have your strategies comparison. Here you can select the strategy that you are going with. Then credit card utilization, family loan, the balance is 24, and credit limit is 50,000 for 9% is used. It's fair, and it's high. So it would be changed according to your credit limit and your utilization. Then your score timeline. This is your projected score for the 60 months. Then your milestones and wins. You have paid 2% of your loan. You'd be debt free by January 2030, and February, July. Like, these are your milestones. And then you have your debt freedom planner. So here also you have the choice, like if you go for custom strategy, you'd be debt free by March 2, 2029. If you go for snowball, you'd be January 2, 2030. So you can select whatever strategy you are gonna use. So the strategy options are in all of the tabs, so you can select whatever strategy you are gonna use. So if you still have any questions, you can just message me, and I'll answer your questions. Thank you so much.